Alright, so 2017 NBA Finals predictions and expectations. Um, in this video, me and my boy John Rick here.
What's up?
We're gonna give you guys what we expect to see this year in the finals, and we're gonna make our picks. So I'm gonna argue for the Warriors, and he's gonna argue for the Cavs. Go ahead, give me a little spiel.
Well, we'll start with LeBron James. He's the best player in the NBA. He's been the best player in the NBA for the last 6, maybe 7 years, pretty much since 2009 when he won that MVP award. And that's pretty much the major difference in this series. One side has the best player in the basketball game, while the other has 4 All-Stars. We're just going to see which one's going to be better at the end.
Alright, well, shit. I'm going to argue for the Warriors. First thing I'm going to start off with is they were up 3-1 last year without KD. Now you're adding the second best player in the world, alright, to a 73-9 team. And what do you expect to happen?
They won 60-plus games this year, not 70, with Kevin Durant.
I feel that, but still, this team, this Cavs team, and this Warriors team met in the finals, and it was 3-1. You're telling me KD can't give him that 14 points to win that game? Or that 15 points to win the other game? Or that 7 points to win the final game?
It's a possibility. He could definitely do that. There's other factors, though. Like, Kevin Love last year didn't give him any production. Probably averaged less than 10 points a game. I think the game 7, he had like 5 or 6 points. If he could get you 10 to 15 points, that's the difference between having Kevin Durant on the Warriors team of this year and the chemistry they had last year.
That's a perfect segue into my next point, because one of my other points is that Draymond Green dominates Kevin Love. Kevin Love goes quiet when Draymond Green's in the building. You can't expect. We haven't seen nothing from Kevin Love when he's playing Draymond Green. So that's still yet to be seen. I know Kevin Love's a good player, but this is a bad matchup for him.
It's a bad matchup for the Warriors. The Cavaliers are bigger, stronger. Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, LeBron James, just that front line is crazy. As comparison to who they have right now. Hurt Zaza Pachulia, JaVale McGee, we don't know what he's doing with himself half the time when he's on the court. Kevin Durant's forced to play like power forward and even center at times. Draymond Green's a great defender, so I can't really argue too much against Draymond Green on that part.
But I don't know if I still think the Cavs are bigger though, because let's look at it look, Kyrie and Steph, same size. Clay and JR, Clay's a little bigger. LeBron and KD, LeBron's a little bit wider. KD is a lot taller. Draymond and Kevin Love's a little bit taller, but Draymond makes up for it in his energy and spirit. And then at the 5, they're both the same size. Like Tristan Thompson and John Zaza's the same size. And then JaVale McGee, he's a little bit bigger than Tristan Thompson. And then
the production you're getting, though. From that
no, I'm just talking size.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying like
interior-wise, the Warriors can't really stop anyone in the paint besides Draymond Green, and 6 fouls is going to get you so far.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I can concede to that point.
Especially with LeBron driving to the basket, they need they like Andrew Bogut. They needed him last year. Not having Andrew Bogut hurt them last year.
Oh, but JaVale's been holding it down in the paint though.
JaVale McGee is not as good as Bogut, and LeBron James is gonna embarrass him.
He been getting a couple blocks a game.
Yeah,
getting 1 or 2 blocks.
1 or 2 blocks against non-LeBron James players.
That's a fact. Yo,
that's a matchup.
The thing.
That's a matchup you gotta look at.
LeBron's just such a hard person. You don't know what he's gonna do, and he's gonna elevate everybody's boom. The betting, I think the betting favor is 250-1 for the Warriors. So if I was a betting man, I would bet on the Cavs.
Yeah.
But since I'm not putting money on it, I'm gonna go with the team that I feel is more equipped to win with the Warriors. But another thing is, I think the Warriors are hungrier than the Cavs. You gotta think. These dudes went all year just taking it from the media, taking it from the Cavs, 73-9 win team with no ring. 3-0 comeback. They've been hearing it all year, and they want the Cavs desperately. They have a lot to play for. They have more billboard. They have more locker room material than the Cavs right now.
I guess LeBron James is just quote unquote chasing Michael Jordan, and this win would pretty much elevate him to close to that level, beating like Kevin Durant. I did think the Warriors do have a lot of pressure, like Kevin Durant coming over from Russell Westbrook and them in Oklahoma City, coming to the Warriors. Pretty much, if he doesn't win this year, he's going to be under a lot of scrutiny and stuff like that. But LeBron's got to win. He needs this win to solidify his career. Like, this would be like the most amazing achievement to have someone second best player. Maybe some people think Curry's the fourth or fifth best player. Just to beat that team that won 73 games, got the second best player.
Yeah, two top five players.
I think the Cavs, in a sense, have more reason to lose and not be as upset because the team that they're playing against. So they might be more relaxed in that sense. But I think LeBron overall has more pressure on the win legacy-wise. As compared to KD loses this year, he'd have like 4 more opportunities. If the Cavs lose this year, we're looking at maybe the Warriors are a dynasty for the next 7 years. Like that's the difference.
That's a big possibility.
Yeah, that's what LeBron's pretty much fighting right now. He's trying to stop this dynasty like from happening.
Yeah, but that like having that reason to lose, like sometimes it gives you a mental out. So not so much LeBron, but the supporting players like the Derek Williams and the Channing Frys and the Amon Shumperts, like they have that mental out of like, oh, these it's 4 All-Stars, like you know what I mean, they're just a better team. Like it'll be easier for them to give up. And at the end of the day, LeBron's on the court with 4 other people at any given time. So he could be the greatest player in the world, but if those other guys can't see the same light at the end of the tunnel that he sees, the energy's going to drop. And if you let the energy drop, the Warriors are going to feed off that and just pile on points.
I think it's going to be good for the Cavs in a sense because their bench is just way better than the Warriors' bench.
I don't know.
They have all-star players on their bench. Darren Williams, former all-star. Dude is not scared to play Stephen Curry on the Warriors.
Yo, big words,
They got who else? They got Iman Shumpert. You bringing up Shumpert. Shumpert had a great finals last year. J.R. Smith had a very good finals last year, hitting threes.
Below average.
He averaged like 12 points. It's pretty good. Who else is on the bench? I'm trying to think. Richard Jefferson's on the bench. He hasn't been used a lot. Like they got players that they haven't used a lot. Players ready to play roles. They got Kyle Korver. He's ready to go threes in the corner.
That's the scariest.
Like Korver, that matchup, I think the Cavs might outshoot them 3-point wise. They might hit more threes than LeBron James is going to be playing 40+ minutes a game. No one on the Warriors is going to be playing 44 minutes, I think.
Nah.
Like, LeBron's going to be pretty much playing every minute, and LeBron just makes everyone better. Everyone's getting wide open threes. Like I said, if the Cavs knock down their shots, LeBron's passing them, I don't see them losing. It's like they're going to get wide open attempts. He's going to be playing every minute of the game, and they got shooters for days. Like, just like the Warriors do, they got shooters.
Yeah, the shooting capability isn't really that far off this year, especially adding Kyle Korver. Yeah. That was a big big pickup. If they would have kept Bogut, I would have had the big argument with you right now.
Yeah, if they had a big man, I could not
pick against him.
It'd be tough. Like the only opportunities, like we saw what LeBron did last 2 years with minimal big people. Averaged about 40 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists the 1 year. Next year he averaged 37, 9 and 8. Like it's he feasts off of teams that can't guard down there. You
gotta have a rim protector against LeBron, but
what impact players do you think, or what players do you think that if you're because you've been arguing Warriors, what players do you think the Cavs have to stop in order to win the series as comparison to like the other way around, vice versa?
All right, the first person you have to stop to beat the Warriors, I think you're in the most trouble when Steph Curry is at his best. And then I think you're in the second most trouble when Klay Thompson's at his best. Yeah. You might even be in the worst trouble when Klay Thompson's at his best, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
When Klay Thompson's at his best, he's a scary man.
Yeah.
So, Steph and Klay are like 1 and 1B of people that you have to stop. Yeah. KD, you can let him, I can see KD scoring 40 points and the Warriors losing.
Yeah.
So he's the third, but because he's still KD. Yeah. And then obviously Draymond after that, and blah blah.
I think Iguodala is ahead of Draymond Green, honestly.
Of people you have to stop.
Yeah, because you don't want that. You don't want that 15 bench points going against you for one player. But especially as a Cavs team,
the Warriors bench isn't
they're not bad, but I'm just saying there's very all-star veteran play. When you got Kyle Korver and then Darren Williams coming immediately off the bench, that backcourt is just as good as your starting
but
backcourt.
Ian Clark can give you 30.
Yeah, he can give you 30, but I'm just saying that backcourt doesn't drop off.
And then Matt Barnes, they got that good. That's like a Draymond B. That's like a, you know what I
Back
mean?
7 years ago when they were the
But I'm saying
2007
though,
Warriors.
you talking
10
Derek
years ago.
Williams 7 years ago, like Matt Barnes. You know what I mean? What if he decided to bring the old Matt Barnes out for the
He's
finals?
not gonna do that. How? Is he just gonna get younger?
Same with Darren Williams. Same with Channing Frye.
Darren Williams
That's another thing. The
Darren
Cavs are
Williams
old.
The Cavs are, in a sense, like Channing Frye, like their main bench people are gonna be Kyle Korver, like Iman Shumpert's being a lot more minutes. He's a very good defender.
Yeah.
They're gonna put him on Curry a lot when
Or
he's in the
Clay.
game, or Clay. I think like the big thing like really boosted the Cavs was losing to Boston. I really think that helped them a lot. That humbled them because they've lost, and they had to go through the adversity. They played those minutes without LeBron James in the first half when he picked up those 4 fouls, and Kyrie Irving showed that he can take over a game. Take over a game in a clutch moment. I've yet to see Stephen Curry
Do that in the finals.
to do that in a finals game. Do that in honestly in a conference finals game that they really like a game 7, like a must-win game they needed. Like he has good games, but like the Cavs, I feel like they got a recipe to play.
But also last year, like I'm a firm believer that Steph was injured last year. You know what I mean?
Are you?
I believe he had it.
What about the year before?
Nah, the year before he wasn't bad though.
He wasn't bad, but
he was
didn't
average
shoot
like
well.
26.
Yeah, but he didn't shoot well at all.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If you shoot 30 times to get 26 as compared to when you was getting 26 on like 13 shots, like it's different. Like he didn't shoot well at all. Like Iguodala got the MVP. Shouldn't have got it.
Steph played an MVP caliber ball. Yeah. That's what I understand. He just didn't play what we wanted from him, but he still played
He played well.
He was still the best player on the team.
He was the best player on his team.
He
wasn't the best player in the series.
And I think that's why.
Yeah.
I think the fact that LeBron went so in is why Steph didn't get the MVP. Yeah. Because Iguodala was guarding him, and I still don't understand that.
It doesn't make any sense. You guard a guy, he averages 40 plus, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and then you win the MVP. For averaging 15 points, I was like, all right.
Iguodala just got lucky. He got lucky on that one.
Makes sense. He could have it.
He got a career achievement. That was the luckiest finals
Olympic medal, I think he's got, or something like that.
Yeah, he's got it. Yo, Iguodala's career ain't nothing to fuck with.
It's not. He might be. I wouldn't put him in the Hall of Fame right away or nothing.
Nah,
like
he
that.
might have to go. He got a Finals MVP, bro.
He got a couple stuff.
Yo, he got a couple All-Stars too.
And he played with Allen Iverson. That's my boy.
But
what else we got on the Warriors? It's gonna be a good series. Like I personally think the Cavs are gonna win Game 1. The Cavs are really good on the road. Like I think they're better on the road than they are home. I think not having home court advantage, they didn't give about all year long.
Right.
Like they did. They won games in Boston. They won games everywhere. Like they win road games. And we know this from last year. They won those 2 games in Golden State. Like
they won 2 games.
Yeah, they win games on the road, man. Like that's scary. We saw Golden State came out against San Antonio with all that rest. They're a little rusty. They are shooters that don't like to drive that often. So like they could get cold, man. And if the Cavs sneak one off and the Golden State, it's a scary series.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna obviously go for Warriors for Game 1 because you look at the other 2 series. The Warriors always won Game 1. I think the Warriors are trying to make a statement. I mean, obviously the Cavs are trying to make a statement too.
You think they'll blow them out?
Nah. Honestly, I can see the series going 1 of 2 ways. I can see it's like last year. Every game is a blowout on either side. And then like a tight Game 7. But listen,
because they're shooting it like the shooting abilities there on both teams.
Yeah, both teams. All it takes is one team to have on deck, and they can hit 25 threes in the game, and it's over.
And you know what J.R. Smith is when you're up 15. That man don't miss.
Nah, bro. Yo,
when you're up 15, he not missing.
Yeah. When you're up 15, he not missing.
Yeah.
But when it's a tight game, he's Brick City. But I can see the Warriors sweeping the Cavs too.
I can't see that.
I can see it.
I can't see it. I don't see that happening.
But I'll give you this though: if it goes to Game 7, then the Cavs win the series.
Yeah.
I'm not betting against LeBron James for one game.
Yeah, he's gonna play 48 minutes, smart as he can, and he's just gonna try.
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do. Like
there's no way to stop it.
He's going to give you 40 and whatever else you need.
10, 15 assists.
Yeah, that's what you need.
He's going to play God level.
I think this year I was reading something. He said he's grooming Kyrie Irving, so we might see a lot of Kyrie Irving taking a lot of shots early. And that might be a problem for like the Warriors because Kyrie Irving's shown that Klay Thompson or Stephen Curry can't really stop him or slow him down.
Yeah, and he can't play at a highest level.
And honestly, if Kyrie Irving goes off in these finals, he could take the next step to being a top 5 player in the league. Like, he's right there on the verge of breaking through as, like, one of the top guys. Westbrook's, the LeBron Jameses, the Durant's. Like, he could just jump Stephen Curry just with these finals. Like, he's been having a great playoffs. He dropped 40. What he dropped 42 on Boston the other day. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's been the playoffs MVP so far, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even though LeBron's been playing godly.
Well, LeBron's the god, so
he's been playing. That's another thing. LeBron has been playing at a crazy level.
He's averaging 30. He had 30 points in every playoff game except for one.
That's what I'm saying, and damn near triple double in every game.
Shooting 55%. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's playing. 45 from 3. Shooting from 3, dead eye from 3.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like that's another thing. If LeBron gives the production he gave throughout the other series, shooting that percentage from 3, that's a person that you don't want making threes. If that man can shoot over 40+.
Yeah, when LeBron's hitting threes, you lost.
Yeah, if you've lost, you've lost. Because what else you're gonna do? Because he drives, he can kick out, or he can dunk it. If he's hitting threes, you guard up on hard of him. He's hitting threes. Like, it's tough, man.
Yeah, when he's hitting threes, there's nothing you could do to stop him.
It's tough. But yeah, I agree with like everything you said about the whole Durant thing. Not to jump away from that. I just want to get on some Warrior stuff, but because we've been on LeBron a little bit, but.
I mean, that's really the story.
Yeah, it
like,
really is the story.
At the end of the day, the story is driven by LeBron. LeBron's the main character of this story.
Yeah.
It's all, even when he loses, is okay. Where does LeBron stand now?
Yeah. It's like he's gonna be back there next year.
He's gonna be back. Yeah, he's going back.
More than likely, the Warriors will be back next year, pending any Chris Paul movements.
Nah, I don't believe in that.
But
I think they need more than Chris Paul.
I don't know, man. I think that's just enough. But
that's a story for another day.
Yeah, it's a story for another day. San Antonio needs Chris Paul.
All right, so like I said, my game 1 prediction is the Warriors. He's got the Cavs.
The Cavs. Any final scores?
I'll final score it. I'll give it 123 to 109
points. Man, that must have been that's a
123 to 109.
Is it gonna be close in the first half at least?
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
And then they're just gonna pull away
in the third quarter. They'll come out the second half and pull away.
All right, so I'm going 109, 105 Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving late shot. LeBron James late play. Game 7 all over again.
You think it's gonna be a close one?
It's gonna be a close one throughout. The Cavs is really good on the road, man. Like, they love playing these road games. If it's not close and the Cavs win, it's gonna be a blowout. But if the Warriors win, I think it's gonna be something like what you're saying.
Yeah, it's 123.
It's gonna be a pull away in the fourth quarter, not the third though. It's gonna be like 8 minutes.
Nah, honestly, I don't see him doing it in the clutch time though.
Nah, it's gonna be like 8 minutes left. Curry's gonna hit 2 threes. Durant hit a 3. That's 9 points. They're gonna be already down like 5 or 6, and they just coast from the rest of the way. But I got LeBron James. Great defense at the end. Nice little dunk, and Kyrie Irving with a little step back sauce move.
You said Game 7 all over.
Game 7 all over again.
Listen, I see the Warriors going up like 30, and then the Cavs storming back, and the Warriors stopping it just before it's too late.
I don't think they'll go up 30 on them at any point this year.
I can see it.
If they go up 30, LeBron's got to just leave the game in the third.
Bro, it's an oracle.
It's Oracle, but like I said, this man loves playing at Oracle.
He do.
He likes
He
the
do,
arena.
but what about everyone else?
Kyrie likes that arena too.
Bro, you need more than just him.
Thompson loves that arena.
Yo, Kyrie and LeBron could both drop 40, but you need somebody else.
They're gonna get someone like someone's gonna step up. Like,
because you gotta score at least 110.
I'm not a firm believer in Kevin Love stepping up, so I'm not gonna say Kevin Love, but someone else will step up. Like J.R. Smith will hit enough threes. Like Kyle Korver will come in, hit enough 1 or 2 threes, and I really, for some reason, the bottom of my heart, not really my heart because I don't really like Darren Williams that much, but for some reason I believe Darren Williams is just gonna ball out. I think he's gonna give you about 6 to 12 points every game, which is gonna be enough off the bench. He's gonna fill that Richard Jefferson role from a year ago, points wise, just that little extra they need.
Yeah, a little
extra
boost.
They need.
I think Kyle Korver will fill that role, or maybe
Kyle Korver will fill.
Or Channing Frye. I think Channing Frye has a better chance of stepping up.
Channing Frye's gonna get, if he plays enough minutes, he'll have at least 120-point game.
I can see him get because like when
5 threes.
When I went to Cleveland, just like when Channing Frye got the ball, like. Yeah. Just watching him, you're like, oh, that's going in.
Yeah. Bro.
Same with Kyle Korver. Like when Kyle Korver gets the ball, you're like, oh, that's going in.
Yeah.
That's going in.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
So I think Channing Frye's the big step up player, but from the Warriors, I think you got to watch out for. I think JaVale McGay will have a great final series.
Tristan Thompson is going to neutralize him.
I think we'll see. And then I think Ian Clark will have a big finals.
I don't see him playing enough minutes. I think Livingston's gonna get most of his
Yeah,
minutes
Livingston.
in the finals.
I think Ian Clark will get his minutes because he's in their rotation.
He is.
He's like 7.
He's like 7, but Iguodala's gonna come off the bench. They're gonna have Livingston.
Nah, he's like 8. He's like 8.
They're gonna have McGee.
Because Livingston's definitely.
They're gonna have a short leash on their bench. I think this year they're gonna have to go 8 people.
They don't need
9
it.
at the most.
They don't need it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely
And
Livingston, and definitely Iguodala, and Matt Barnes for defending.
Yeah, and Kevin Durant's gonna get his typical 25 to 35, no matter what. But no one's really worried about
It's
that.
all about what Steph and Clay do.
Steph and Clay, man.
And Clay's due for some big games.
Yeah, Warriors due to just be on the coldest streak ever.
Yeah, he's
For a
been
great
cold
player.
all year.
Yeah.
Yo, but I can see him dropping 40.
Yeah, but I think LeBron's going to end up with 35, 10, like 7 assists. Good numbers. 30 from Kyrie Irving. Like I said, that clutch shot, a little reminisce of Game 7.
All right, well, it's getting on 21 minutes. So let's wrap it up here. Let us know what you think in the comments. All that good stuff. Like, comment. Peace.